today.
Obstacles are meant to be conquered.
Accept the challenge today.
Stick together, play your ass off, hit him in the mouth.
I'm out here talking crazy.
I look good, huh? With the wind blowing in my hair, I look good.
I'm pulling for you, man. Thank you, sir. All right, okay. Thank you.
Down him, go.
He's not comfortable back there. He's running on every one of them. Keep pressing him in there. No! Hey, it's not over. Hey, it's not over. We finish it.
Go, Jordan. Get the name on the back of this joint. Get the name on the back of this, man. Come on, man. You see who that is.
That's what we do, baby. We fight to the end. We fight, we fight, we fight.
Good stuff there from week 4. Didn't see any Niners there because they were off an early season bye for better or worse, and now they are back to work with a perfect record to protect. San Francisco, one of just 3 undefeateds left in the league, looking to stay that way Monday night against the Browns in Santa Clara, where MJ Acosta is with the Niners.
The 49ers defense is well aware of the challenge ahead on Monday night. Head coach Kyle Shanahan said Odell Beckham Jr. is a freak out on the field, noting his insane ability and physicality. Cornerback Richard Sherman has covered OBJ before and says he'll be sharing every pro tip with Emmanuel Mosley, who is tasked with covering the Browns receiver. Mosley will be making his first NFL start in for the injured Ahkello Witherspoon. But it was defensive coordinator Robert Saleh who said, quote, Odell is one of the greatest in the league, but we have faith in our guys. Now, in terms of the Browns' offensive identity, Saleh says he can see that run-first mentality, so stopping Nick Chubb will be a priority for sure. But a welcome challenge for a 49ers team that right now is the only squad in the NFL to have yet allowed a rushing touchdown this season.
Browns-Niners, one of the best games of the week, but it's not till Monday. We've got some good ones between now and then, like the Bucs-Saints, the Bears-Raiders in London. We've got the Packers-Cowboys, Colts-Chiefs, all in all 10 games in the early window, 2 in the afternoon. And I've got some burning questions about what we're about to see. Starting with the Jaguars-Panthers in Carolina. 2 very good running backs. Which quarterback do you trust the most?
Do I trust them? I don't.
Stop it.
Kyle Allen, Gardner Minshew.
I know.
You
All
better
right,
quit
listen.
playing.
I'm
Don't-
going.
you don't have to
listen.
listen to
I
him.
know. I'm going with Kyle Allen here, and the reason I was thinking about Minshew, but here's the deal.
I am done with
I'm
you.
going with the quarterback that's got the best supporting cast. You talk about Curtis Samuel, DJ Moore, Greg Olsen. Now, don't forget, you got that weapon in the backfield in Christian McCaffrey as well. So, I mean, he's been playing well. He has 4 touchdowns, 0 interceptions.
Who got to you during the meeting? After the meeting, during the meeting, you said Gardner Minshew because of Minshew man. I got to sit back. I can't even sit up no more. I'm gonna sit back and chill.
I couldn't pick that one. So
I'm done.
I got more faith in Kyle.
All right, I got a question for you. It's about the Redskins and Patriots. That game's in Washington. Colt McCoy will be under center for the home team. That was announced today. What does that mean for Washington?
I was once told when I first got in the NFL, if you have 3 quarterbacks, you don't have 1. So that's telling me some 3 guys have already played, and right now I don't know what to tell you. Like, Colt McCoy's coming off of an injury. You played Haskins. It didn't work out with him. You said Case Keenum was your guy. To me, this is about to blow up very soon. I don't know how long Jay Gruden has. I don't know who's going to step up when he's gone. But if you don't have 1 quarterback, if you got 3, you don't have 1. It all started when Alex Smith got hurt as well last year. So I just don't know what he's
got a chance to surprise some folks. You know,
yeah, but every time he goes on the field
against the Patriots,
every time he's on the field, he tries to surprise us.
I know.
It's like
he
the
does
4th
a game, and then
he's had a good game against New England in the past. Remember for Cleveland. Anyway, Baltimore, Pittsburgh. The latter is coming off its first win of the season. The former coming off back-to-back losses in which they have allowed 500-plus yards in both games. Are the Steelers going to be able to take advantage of that?
They won't, because the Steelers don't have the ability to drive the ball down the field, and that's where the Ravens have struggled on the back end. And I believe Earl Thomas, I believe Tony Jefferson, those guys will get the communication down. They'll figure this out. They're not going to let Rudolph do that to them. So, to me, I think that the Ravens will have a breakout game, and they will shut down the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Jets, Eagles. No Darnold, no Mosley, no Deshaun Jackson. will we see those Eagles running backs that we saw last week so much?
I think we will. And again, the Eagles have kind of found their rhythm and how they want to run the ball. We were showing earlier the gap scheme versus the zone scheme. And I think here when you watch it, Jordan Howard, the way he runs downhill, he's going to wear down this defense. He's getting able to run up on safeties. This is what you want to get. Jordan Howard's a bigger back. Then you get Miles Sanders to do the same thing. And so the more you can get these guys running down and up on safeties and being able to make cuts like this, man, this team is going to be tough to stop.
Indy KC, the primetime game on Sunday. T.Y. is questionable. Mack is questionable. Paris Campbell is out. A bunch of guys on defense. But my question is about the offense. Can the Colts offense keep up with this Kansas City-O?
Lindsay, you just said all the people that were questionable and out.
They might play.
On that offense against what I saw last week against Detroit, I saw the Kansas City Chiefs. It convinced me. They struggled. That was the best game that any team played against them for a while. And not the offense didn't do it, but as a team, they still put up almost 30 points. So to me, no, they can't keep up with this thing. They'll figure it out. They'll go back and watch this tape, and they won't let another team do that to them again.
Can't the Colts grind it out, though, like that?
They
if
can
they
try
have
to play
Mack
keep
and the
away.
short
You can try to play keep away. It works sometimes. But that offense is just too explosive. So no.
Not this time. All right, MJD, your Rams have put up 69 points in their last 2 losses. The Falcons have scored 70 points all season. Texans have scored 78. These offenses have not been what we expected them to be. Which one gets back on track this week?
Well, I think it's going to be the Texans, and it's all about the opposing defense. The Falcons have been kind of ravaged with injuries a little bit. Keanu Neal goes down. All of a sudden, the DBs, their communication is lacking. I think Deshaun Watson, they find a way to kind of run the ball early, then start taking their shots down the field. I think they get back. I believe in DeAndre Hopkins and Will Fuller and all these other guys with Deshaun Watson. I think they're ready to explode.
I mentioned the Rams, 69 points in their back-to-back losses. The offense has looked really good. They've been in both of those games. We promised you Aaron Donald would call and check in, and we deliver on our promises. The 2-time defending Defensive Player of the Year, the #1 player in the NFL, according to the